Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the first Humans of Atypical Life. And we have a special guest today on our first show. In fact, before introducing her, we would just like to share a bit about Atypical Advantage. We launched on 11th December and we have just completed 1 month. Niharika, you could share the screen. So, Advantage is India's first talent platform for people with disabilities. We already have 250 plus talents with disability in 16 categories on our website. And anyone, any corporate or individual could book a singer, dancer, model, sign language interpreter for free. Similarly, any person with disability could list on our website for free. And we have some interesting paintings and products all made by people with disabilities, and you can purchase them at a click of a button. Look at some wonderful art collection, some wonderful products on display, all made by people with disabilities, and all our products have a very interesting story behind it. You can also commission artwork from the website by artists with disability, the style which you like. Now, time has come, in fact, to introduce our special guest. And before introducing her, let's first browse through our website and go to the model tab. And let's try to find out about her. She is none other than Virali Modi. In fact, you can read her bio on our website, but I'll not like to tell you that she is a heartthrob. She is a motivational speaker. She is a model, and she is a sensation. But these all things you could read on Google or Atypical Advantage. So I would not like to tell her about that she actually beat death, but I would like to tell you some small stories about her. I remember she was showstopper for a retail brand where I was also working, and I remember that there were some issues in her room, and she politely got that sorted, changed that room, and again remember when she came to the studio for a shoot for Atypical. There were stairs. The place was not actually accessible, and in spite of that, instead of yelling or being uh, vocal about it, she actually understood the situation, was very calm, and actually made the other person realize the importance of inclusion in a very deeper way. I remember another instance of Virali when we were taking selfie, and Virali actually said, that this selfie I'm looking little healthy, so why can't we take another click? Oh, I should not have mentioned this, but I just wanted to tell you that Virali is a very simple girl, a human like any one of us here, and obviously she has achieved a lot. And you could obviously read out about her and all of these wonderful things which she has done. But above all, I think her simplicity, the charm, and the calmness of dealing with situations and dealing with love instead of maybe shouting or yelling. I think that was something which was striking for me, because I was actually surprised. A lot of people would think that Virali is a very strong activist, which she is, but she also knows how to deal with things at a deeper level. And the person in the studio or the person in the hotel or where she did the fashion show all had become her fan. So welcome, Virali, to Humans of Atypical Life. And I myself am a big fan and admirer of yours, Virali. So thank you again.
No, thank you so much, Vineet. That was so sweet of you. And did you really have to mention all these stories? Matlab, thoda sa? No, but thank you so much. That was so sweet of you. And I'm so glad to be here. And Vineet, I just have to say that I I remember when I first met you, I was a little taken aback because I had never like really interacted with you. We had spoken on the phone, we had exchanged voice notes, but actually meeting you person to person, face to face, that was a experience that was totally different. And I think all of these experiences have just made us closer and made us so comfortable that we're able to just make fun of each other. And I think that's the best thing. So thank you so much, Vinny.
Yeah. No, thank you, Virali. And we have some interesting line of questions for you. In fact, the most common question which we have like heard your talks, lot of people talk about adversity, battling adversity through acceptance. And maybe sometimes, people trivialize acceptance as if acceptance could come tomorrow. If acceptance is the final solution to battling adversities. For example, it took me 25 years to maybe understand my own eye condition and maybe accept my eye condition the way it is. It did not happen in one day, it was a process. So, Virali, the question to you is, how did you battle your adversity? And any personal story which you have not shared on or your previous talks, but your personal journey, which people watching here could learn from and embrace acceptance.
Sure. So, excuse me. So the first thing that I'm not going to be talking about what's available on the internet. If you want to read about it, I survived death 3 times, 3 near-death experiences. I was paralyzed from the neck down. All of that is available online, so I'm not going to talk about that. But when we talk about acceptance, it's a very tricky subject because we are all different individuals, right? So it doesn't come easily. It may not be as easy for you, Vineet, as it was easy for me. I think the main trigger for me was when I tried to commit suicide at the age of 16. So I my family and my friends had totally abandoned me. They told me that I was a burden, and I tried to commit suicide because I wasn't accepting of it. I was accepting of my condition. I was not accepting that other people could not accept me, and that really made me angry. And that's why I tried to commit suicide. After the hospitalization, I came back home. My mom told me one thing, and she was like, "Why are you trying to find acceptance from people who don't accept you? For people who don't care about you, for people who don't give two cares about you. Instead, why don't you just live your life on your own terms? Your life, your rules, you do what you want to do. Don't worry about what other people have to say. They're not the ones that are paying for your food. They're not the ones that are giving you money and to live your life the way that you want to. You're doing that, we're doing that. So the only opinion that should matter is ours. If we have an issue with something, we will talk to you about it. You don't have to care about what the world has to say. And when you stop caring about the world, that is when you truly start accepting your situation. You start loving yourself when you start doing what you want to do, because you're not burdened by the judgment of others. And it was a process. It wasn't overnight. Like my mother said this to me, and the next day I was like, "Ha, dunya bhaad mein gayi," or like just forget everyone. It wasn't like that. It took me years. It took me 3, 4 years. And I shifted to India during that time in 2008. And even for 2 years, I didn't have friends in India. So for the past, since 2007 to 2010, 3 years, I was isolated. Didn't have any friends. I didn't speak to anybody, just my mom and dad. But then I think that was a time of introspection. That was a time of growth and realizing that I'm much better than what all these people are saying. And I need to prove that not to them, but to myself. And I need to start accepting me for who I am. Just because I have a disability, just because I'm on a wheelchair, that doesn't make me any less than anyone else. That was my journey. It did take time, but when I finally realized that I am the most important person and I need to take care of myself, I need to look out for who I am because no one else is going to. That's when I realized that I just don't give a care about what other people think. I would rather just do what I want to do. my life, my rules, and yeah, that's about it.
That's so beautiful summary, and at the same time, there is a polarity in what you're saying. You are saying that my life, my rules, but look at your work, Virali. Like in terms of awareness or activism, it's not only for you. You have actually tried to spread massive awareness across the country in terms of people with disability, whether it's physical infrastructure, and that is a work for others. I think that's so beautiful, the way you have narrated, and I think it's actually true that acceptance. There's no secret sauce or secret thing that you just learn about acceptance and it will come tomorrow. So I think viewers watching, I think acceptance is a process, as Virali has shared, and I think we should embrace it and maybe just go with that flow. And Virali, I think you mentioned about your mother. I read about that and felt very sad, and it's commendable that how you have come out of that loss. So that's amazing to
You
know.
know, Vineet, I'm just gonna stop you right there for a quick second. When it comes to death, when it comes to grief, you never come out of that loss. You never get over that loss. Loss and grief, it hits you in waves. जैसे लहर होती है. It hits you in waves. You never know when it's going to hit you. I remember a couple of weeks ago, I had a talk, and just randomly my mother's thought came across and it hit me that grief was there, like, oh, I lost my mom. My mom is not there, my cheerleader is not there around. How do I deal with life? I was having like a midlife crisis in my 20s. That is basically what it felt like. I got over that because I knew that at that moment it was just not about me. I could always take that time and grieve and feel sad and just feel that loss. But at that point of time, it wasn't about me. It was about other people. So I could not feel that loss at that point of time, and that's totally okay. But you don't ever stop feeling that loss, is what I'm trying to say. You grow with it and you become a better person with it. And it makes you really appreciative and grateful for everything that you have. Like right now, I know this is totally off topic and I'm so sorry. But right now, like, I'll just say one thing, that my mom is always with me. I feel that she's always with me. She's always around. And whatever I'm doing in life, whatever, if I have any questions, if I have any queries, I have a portrait of my mom and me just hanging up in my living room. I'll look towards it and I'll just be like, what do I do now? Like, just help me out. I don't know. Kaise bhi karke help me out. And if not at that second, that moment, that day, maybe a week later, I will figure it out. I will figure it out. Just aise hi, I'll figure it out. And I know at that point of time that no, my mom is there. I know that she's there.
Oh, I think thank you for that lucid sharing, Virali. Another question which a lot of people have, and they wanted to know from you, because you have already accomplished so much. Even when we launched this platform, Virali, a lot of people said, "Oh, we have people who are beautiful. We have so many models with disability in the country. We have graphic designers with disability. Oh, they can also click good photos on the camera." And to our, like, we used to answer that, yeah, please go to the platform, look at it yourself, look at the photos which they have clicked, look at the paintings, look at the models, look at the graphic designers. What would you say to someone who is watching a person with disability, that could he or she even think of becoming a model, a full-time model, or even a motivational speaker? Because I'll tell you, 99% of the people would not be aware also that we have so many models with disability in the country, and when they go to the platform, their first thing is, oh, people with disabilities can look beautiful. Because you look at all the movies, you'll see that people with disabilities are typically portrayed as bicharas. So I think that is where the perception is coming from, and the stereotype is still there. So what's your advice to people who are watching you?
My only advice would be anything that you want to do, whether it be modeling, motivational speaking, graphic designing, you want to take pictures, any talent that you have, anything that you want to do, and you want to actually pursue this full time. First of all, you need to have that determination, that willpower of wanting to push forward no matter what people say, no matter what kind of negative feedback that you get, no matter the trolls, anything. You need to have that determination, that willpower, that perseverance, and that passion, that undying, that fire within you, that you're like, no, I want to be a model, may I will do this, like that वो जोश होना चाहिए. I feel, I think the biggest thing is that we lack support from our families is the one thing that I want to say. Families, friends, we lack that support, and that's why a lot of people with disabilities are shunned in a way, or they're just locked up in their homes and they don't really want to do anything because they don't have that support. आप खुद के लिए सपोर्ट बनो. Be your own support. You don't need anybody else. You there's no need for anyone else. As long as you are passionate about what you want to do and you are supporting yourself and you believe in everything that you're doing right now, you will be successful. All you need is consistency, passion, perseverance, drive, willpower, and determination. And I feel whatever you set your mind to, you will be able to achieve it. So realistically, if you don't have any of these, like passion, perseverance, determination, then I'm sorry, any kind of talent or any kind of career that you want to go for, you just may not be successful if you don't have that confidence and that determination, ki whatever happens, I'm going to do this. So I think that's really important. Vineet, what was the other part of the question? I totally forgot.
No, I think you have already answered it, Virali. I think it's so beautiful that, in fact, viewers, whoever is listening, I think it also applies to people with disability and people without disability equally. So there is again no secret sauce or again a shortcut. And as long as you have passion and you're willing to put time and hard work into it, I am very sure you'd achieve that. Viral, I was remembering one of the shoots, the casting director came to me and he was calling, Virali looks so confident and so stunning. She's amazing. I said, yeah, that is how a model should be, right? So, so here I think let's try to flip that lens, and you are actually trying to do that and normalize things in the society, saying that you models can look beautiful and models can be confident. It's not that you make a big fuss about it, like, oh, a model with disability is walking on the ramp. I think we should normalize that. So yeah, thank you for the sharing, Virali. And
Course.
in fact, another question which people wanted to know is, how can non-disabled people try to serve people with disabilities in a way? Like a lot of people come back to us and say that, we would like to help people with disabilities. How could we as an individual do that? By the way, we already have like 54 volunteers with us who have signed up on our platform, and they are all from all over the place, like Sri Lanka, Dublin, Germany, Spain. A lot of volunteers have come on board to volunteer, and they are talking to people with disabilities, writing their bios, and helping us to list them. So already a lot of voluntary work has started happening on our platform. But I think the precise question to you, Virali, is how me, you, everyone here who is watching could do their bit if there is an answer to this question.
Of course, there is an answer to this question, Vineet. There is so much that people can do to help out people with disabilities. First of all, when we talk about, okay, let's talk about talent. Let's talk about acting and modeling and motivational speaking. So recently, I was talking to a friend of mine. He is an actor. He's worked in City of Dreams or City of Dreams on Hotstar. He's worked in that series, and he was shooting recently for a brand which provides wheelchairs and other kinds of uh, not locomotive devices, but a wheelchair is one of their uh, one of oh my god, what is that word? It is one of their products. It is one of their products. And so I told him, I was like, why? I mean, don't take any offense to this. You are a brilliant actor, and I understand why they hired you. But there are so many people with disabilities who are also actors and actresses. And this kind of product, a wheelchair, is definitely it is for people who are elderly as well, but it's also for people with disabilities. So why didn't they just hire someone with a disability? And he was like, I never thought about that. And that's such a good question. He spoke to the producers, he spoke to the casting director, or he told them this, and they were quite taken aback that they never thought about this. And the main reason that we don't think about hiring someone with a disability. If you think about it, it's also infrastructure. I remember when I was shooting for Being Human, I could not use the washroom for over 10 hours because the washrooms were not accessible. So I did not drink any water. And the next day I came down with an infection and I had to be hospitalized. The biggest reason because of an inaccessible washroom. Most sets, most studios that you see or that you go to, they're not accessible. So people don't think about hiring those with disabilities, people with disabilities. And it's a vicious circle. It truly is a vicious circle because since there isn't any visibility, infrastructure पे कोई काम नहीं होता. No one focuses on infrastructure because infrastructure is not available. There's no visibility, so it's a vicious circle. So I think the first thing that people with disabilities and people who don't have disabilities, it's inclusive. Talk about disability, spread the awareness. You now that everything has opened up, people are going out to clubs and restaurants, and shoots are happening every day now. Talk about the inaccessibility. Talk to the producers, talk to the managers, talk to the owners. Tell them that it is 2021 now. We need a ramp. You need to become disabled friendly, become wheelchair accessible. There are so many talents available. आप लोग use नहीं कर रहे. So I think that is the biggest thing. And yeah, definitely this whole bichara bichari wala system that we believe in. Again, why do you think this is happening? No, no doubt. The movies are there, Bollywood is there, everything has been on screen. But right now, even if you go out, when you see beggars or people on wheelchairs, you don't really see someone who looks like me or you. You would rather see someone who is more popularized in movies, with that whole bichara bichari wala look. So I think that that is also a part of the problem. We really need to just start talking about disability. We need to start normalizing it. And it's just not me who is doing this. It needs to be everybody. Everybody needs to be doing this. So I hope I answered your
So
question.
I think people who are watching it, I think, yeah, I think there are so people who are watching it. I am sure got not only one point, but I think there are so many things which we could do to help people with disabilities. I think the one thing which I picked from Virali is I think talk about it. If something is inaccessible, at least tell the manager. You go to so many restaurants, if there are stairs, look at that alternate path if it is there or not there. So that is one thing which you could do for corporates. Our tagline, Virali, is disability is not an excuse. You can't say that I can't find a singer or a model with disability. Go ahead on our platform and it's free. We don't charge anything to the corporate. So there is no excuse at all not to hire. And look at the skills of people. If you still don't agree with the skills, obviously go ahead and make a better choice, but at least look at the talent, give them that opportunity.
Yeah.
uh, so I
Yeah.
think that is how we uh, that is what we understand. And you can go through our website to browse through these categories of talent which we have and hire based on abilities. uh, So yeah, this is if we are already at 7:25. So in case if there are any audience questions, we could take it through. Aditya, do we have any interesting questions for Virali?
Or for Vineet.
I am the host, Virali. Yeah.
That's okay.
There is just one question, and that's for Virali. It's by Amrit Madhav.
Okay.
She's asking Virali, what's your advice for a family of a person with intellectual disability who wants to be a model with disability?
Why not? Why not? Okay. Let me give you one example. There was I have a cousin. His name is Neve. He has autism. He is 9 or 10 years old. He's not that he. I won't say he's not that great. He's pretty good in studies. Recently, we got this opportunity where he could learn how to code, do coding, and I found that for him. Like my friend connected me, and I told my cousin about this, and she was like, "Why not? Let's do it." I think that is the attitude. Why not? Let's do it. That's the attitude that needs to be there. So whether what kind, it doesn't matter what kind of disability that you have, as long as you are supportive, or I mean, as a family, I'm saying, Amrit, as long as you're supportive of the person and you're helping them to be the best at what they do, a disability doesn't matter. You just, why not? Let's do it. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that that person is having fun. They are encouraged, they're motivated, they're determined, and they're driven. That's all that really matters. And when it comes out to support, you are the best support. You're the best support for them. So why not? Let's just do it. Go for it.
Yeah. And Ashrita, Amrita's daughter, is actually listed on our platform. And Amrita, we are actually trying our level best and reaching out to corporates. And some good news is brewing up. So yeah, fingers crossed for that.
That
So
is so amazing. That's so amazing, Vineet. Oh, that makes me so happy.
So, Virali, thank you so much for coming. And like, it's 30 minutes already. I can't believe, like, it looks like a hour long conversation where we have covered about acceptance. We have covered about how can models with disability dream big. We have covered what corporates could do to serve people with disabilities. We have covered what a citizen of India watching this show could do. And I'm like, we are like already like, and we have covered all this in less than 30 minutes. I think though it looks like an hour long
It,
conversation. So
honestly, it felt like 15 minutes to me. I still feel like we could have this conversation. It could go on for hours, to be honest.
no, sure, but yeah, unfortunately, the format of the show is such that
Mm.
we would like to close it at 30 to close, and we take just one question.
Sure.
But thank you for coming to our first Humans of Atypical Life, and who better than you to be
I'm
that ambassador for us?
so
And
honored. So honored.
sure, Virali, would you like to just reveal like so Virali did a shoot with Atypical, and I am very sure the video will be viral all across all the platforms, but we need to wait for that. But just
I still haven't seen it.
we'll show you. You directly see it live. So,
Fine. Fine.
Virali, just any one liner which you would like to leave us with, and anything, any word about Atypical also, if you want.
Yes, yes. So my one-liner is a quote from Finding Nemo, the movie. Dory in that movie, she says, "When life gets tough, just keep swimming, just keep swimming." So no matter what happens life may, just keep moving forward. That is the message. And for Atypical Advantage, I remember when Vineet got in touch with me, a couple of the volunteers also got in touch with me through Facebook messages and Instagram messages, even though I'd already signed up and I'd already given you a verbal confirmation, Vineet. And I remember talking to them and I'm like, हाँ bro, हो गया, don't worry. Like I've already spoken to Vinny, don't worry about it. They're like, oh ma'am, thank you so much. And when I heard about this idea, when I heard about this, I was like, brilliant. This is so brilliant. And this is something that I feel only Vinny you could pull off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I gotta go. I think this is something, Vinny, that only you could pull off, to be really honest with you. Like I have seen, I remember when we did FPB together, when we did Big Bazaar and all of that, when we did that, just talking to you and listening to you, I felt that there was no better person to start this and to even dream or to even think about this. There's no better person than you. And so I just want to say thank you on behalf of everyone, disabled, non disabled alike. I just want to say thank you for making this possible, for giving us a platform, our community a platform, for letting us show our talents. Because I feel we've been subjected far too long and this was needed. So thank you so much. I'm so grateful to you, Vineet, and the team, and to Atypical Advantage, and to all of the friends that I've made through Atypical Advantage. I am just so grateful, and thank you so much, really.
I think this means so much, Vinali. Thank you so much for your sweet words, and we'll definitely keep up to it and do our level best to serve the community in whatever capacity we could. In the first month already, we had so many big brands hiring and taking paintings and even buying products from us. We'll definitely do our level best there, and we'll come next week, same time, 7 p.m., with our next atypical talent to learn from them and just hear their stories. Because at the end, we all are stories. So thank you for tuning in, people.